Yo, what it do? What it do? Welcome to the Drip to Heaven podcast. Today we got something fairly new. Meech was the one who actually gave the fucking good ass idea of arc reviews for just the series that we watched in general. And coming soon, very fucking soon, music reviews. Whether it's for small ass projects, songs, or you
Just
or
artists or like
just
our favorite
art
artists in general.
or just artists. Exactly, I just favorite artists in general. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna make it really fucking interesting. We're not gonna waste nobody's time. Today, specifically, we're gonna talk about one of the Naruto biggest arcs. One of the biggest arcs in part one Naruto, Sasuke Retrival arc. Was it you or Flock who said this is an art that really made boys into men?
He did.
He did. Listen, true definition of literally boys into men. I gotta give props to the flyest fat nigga who was around. My boy Choji really did his thing in this art. But before we even get to those even major points in that art, Meech, you wanna cover the build up to that art?
Bet I got you. All right. So the whole build up to Sasuke retrieval arc it's the arc before. It's the Tsunade retrieval arc. But in that arc, it's a little arc before that. It's when Itachi and Kisame come to the village because they're looking for Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that was built up for that won't like we from at this point in the series, they've been building up Sasuke and his character for like ever since episode 2, I believe. No, I think it was episode 3 when they first became Team 7. But since then, ever since that episode, we known like bro has always wanted to kill this person because he slaughtered his clan, which we know is his brother Itachi. So for him to come through the Leaf Village immediately after the third Hokage's death and after the tuning exams, it's like, oh shit about to go down, my boy.
Hell
And when
yeah.
we see this nigga Itachi pull up, bro, like this nigga really fucking mopped everybody. Like, like this nigga had Kakashi in a blender. This nigga fucking Kisame had Asuma in the blender. Kurenai got done dirty. Her credentials were out the window when she tried to genjutsu a Sharingan and use her like Itachi. That was a whole meme. Like that literally became a fucking meme in the Naruto community. Ultimately, they came through. They was like, "Hey, we gotta look for Naruto." They already know what it is. And then when Kakashi found out, he's like, "Hey, yo, we gonna take Kakashi with us. He know too damn much." And then that's when God came in, saved the day, and then that's when the niggas had to retreat. Naruto was training with Jiraiya at the time, or like he was chilling with Jiraiya. Then then we see. I think we hear about no, because goddamn that nigga Sasuke. No, that nigga Kakashi got hit with a Tsukuyomi, and he was out of commission for the rest of that whole arc. And then niggas was talking out loud like that nigga Itachi in the village. Sasuke overheard that nigga. He ran straight through because he was trying to find Naruto. And then that nigga Sasuke tried to run up, try to find Naruto. He was in the wrong building, and then when Naruto opens his door after he gets knocked on, you just see that nigga Itachi stare dead at him, bro. And it's like, oh my god, oh shit. And Naruto, he was like, hold on, bro, who the fuck is this nigga? He got a Sharingan. And it's like, hey yo, motherfucking that nigga's hey Naruto's about to pop off for real, because as soon as that happens, this nigga Sasuke pulls up on Itachi, and it's like, yo, everything that this nigga has done to this point has been leading up to this moment. And you would think Sasuke would have some type of offense in this, bro, but That nigga got dog walked. He like, yo, that nigga Itachi disrespected, bro. Broke that nigga arm after he caught the Chidori, and he was just mink, mink, mink comboing his ass, bro. Like it was just sad, bro. It's like, damn, Sasuke really thought he thought he had that dog, you know. But that nigga Itachi had to shut that shit down. He's like, you still too weak, my boy. Put him in a Tsukuyomi. Had that nigga screaming in the hallway.
Nah,
Then
fact.
fucking it would have been raps for both. Dry ain't come through and got them niggas out of there. But yeah, after that, they do the Sonata retrieval arc. Fucking an amazing arc in itself, you know what I'm saying? And they finally bring Tsunade back. She's the fifth Hokage and she heals this nigga Sasuke and Kakashi. Now we get into the start of the Sasuke retrieval arc. This nigga Sasuke, after he gets healed, you start to see that this nigga is just he changing because he didn't accomplish what he set out to do, and that's kill Itachi. He practically got humiliated, and then all you just hear about is progress of Naruto just getting stronger. He actually brought the fifth Hokage back to the village, and it's just like it was eating bro up inside. And like this is like when you start to see edgy teenage Sasuke. It's like, damn, bro. Because I remember he smacked the shit out of the apples out of Sakura hand, and he looked at Naruto, the meanest mug I've ever seen, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah,
And
bro,
he was
he
like,
did
hey,
real
fight. He was
good.
like, fight me, Naruto. I'm like, yeah, how long are you? Nigga, you just got up. Like, what you doing?
Nah, bro, he
like,
really mean mugged the fuck out of Naruto, bro. Like real
he,
deal.
I'm like, damn, bro, like that nigga, like yo, he took your girl or something type shit. Like, damn, nigga. So them niggas go up into the up on the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Sasuke still don't find Naruto equal to him. He's like, yo, put the headband on, yo. We both equal Shinobi. That nigga said, you ain't gonna land a mark on my forehead, you ugly ass. I'm like, damn. So they getting on and cracking,
Nah, fact.
going back and forth and shit. That nigga hits him with a fireball jutsu. That nigga Naruto unveils the Rasengan. And that nigga Sasuke is like, hold up, bro, I got the Chidori on lock, nigga. They was about to clash, right? And then Sakura, she run in the middle like she finna do something. I'm like, girl, what? You about to die. If Kakashi ain't come in clutch and throw them niggas away, she would have died on me. And
Nah,
then
fact.
it's like when they crash their attacks into the different water pillars, Sasuke pulls his out and the water comes out through the front, just like gushing out. You look at Naruto's, the shit's barely coming out, and he's smirking like, "Hey yo, I got the strongest jutsu." That nigga Kakashi had the son, bro. He's like, "Hey bro, you about to kill you about to kill a shinobi ally with that technique. I ain't teach you that." Nigga mean mugged him. It's like, man, I'm get the fuck up out of here. Back flipped over the thing, and then he looks at Naruto's water pillar. That shit's gone from the complete other from the outside in. And that nigga's just like, bro, how far have you become? And it was just eating Sasuke up. And it's just like, that nigga was like, he wanted power, bro. And then the Sound 4 they pull up on, bro. That nigga Sasuke actually was doing real good against them until they decided to turn it up. And like, yeah, bro, you little bro. You little bro. I can see why Itachi folded your ass. And it's just like, hey, if you want more power, you gotta come through with Orochimaru on us. Like, he gonna give you the power. That no, it was before that. That nigga Kakashi had a heart to heart with bro. And he's like, hey, I know you lost some stuff, but you gotta look at the positives around you. And then that nigga, uh Sasuke, he was like, what about all the positives in your life, huh? How would you like it if that shit was taken away from you? That nigga Kakashi told him straight up, all the people that are positive in my life are already dead. It's like, damn, damn. And it's just
Bro,
like
that
that
hurt.
nigga that nigga like, damn. So he wanted bro to just think on it, and that's when the Sound 4 came. It was like, hey, yo, you want power? Come this way. And Brody decided, all right, bet. I gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That shit, the Sasuke retrieval arc, especially the build up for it, was so organic, bro. it got one of the smoothest transitions that I watched and read in like a long time. Especially the build up for, because that's when we get like the first introduction of Itachi, Kisame, the dealing with the Akatsuki. That's when we lost old man third I was gonna say Rikage. Third old man Hokage, the third Hokage. That's when we started going looking for Tsunade. Shizune came through. That's when they had the three-way deadlock with Jiraiya, Orochimaru, Tsunade. That shit went dumb. Naruto put fucking Kabuto in the body. I ain't gonna say a body bag. He really put his ass in the blender. He hit his ass with a Rasengan. But I like the quote that he gave it though. Like I like the quote that he really like. He gave Kabuto. Basically, was like, bro, you a weak ass nigga. Like you don't know what you got going on. You don't. Um, what's another thing that I really did like about this? Oh, another thing that I really did like about the Sasuke retrieval arc is that not only, like I was saying, that was so organic, but everybody got their time to shine. Every single body.
Everybody, bro. Like that was, man. That shit was something else. Not even gonna lie to you.
When I say everybody got their time to shine, bro, it really just showed you that in that arc alone, it just opened up a door. Like it opened up the doors for them in Shippuden, like character wise. The fight I really enjoyed the most out of all the fights in the Sasuke retrieval arc per se is I really did enjoy Shikamaru and Neji fight. I like the fact that Kabuto did get his. I mean, I said Kabuto. This nigga on my mind for some reason. I like the fact that Choji really did get his shine, and I
Yeah,
really
because bro was kind of bro was kind of punching bag of the corner hard level. Not gonna lie, like he didn't do nothing in the tuning exams. He was just, he had that one little moment with those who, that was it. He got embarrassed, and it's like I was really like, what the fuck is Choji gonna do? I was really in my mind. I was like, what is this nigga gonna do? We ain't seen nothing from bro. But boy, that fight with him and Jerome, oh my, that boy got that dog in him.
facts,
That dog.
facts.
They using
Fat boy came
the
through.
secret pills. I'm like, oh, Choji, oh my gosh. I forgot which one all of them do. I know the red pill gives him butterfly Choji. That joint went crazy.
Get him the food pills.
That the food pills. I think the yellow one makes him bigger than what he actually can be. I forgot what the green one did, but the red pill, that was butterfly
Is it?
Choji.
I think the green one,
That's fun.
the chili pill, and it's a bunch of them. I
It
like,
was. I was like,
but
damn,
I like
bro.
the fact that even after that, right? He attained butterfly Choji, but it didn't switch up his entire character, because you remember in the war arc, you feel me, that he still struggled a little bit because of he just had confidence issues. That was his thing. He had confidence issues, and I like the fact that it still touched up on it even after his conflict in the war. But we're gonna back. I ain't gonna get into it, but back to the retrieval arc. Um, out of the Sound Four, like who is you rocking with the most?
I'd say, well, it's. I think I like 𝐇𝐄𝐈𝐄 the most. The spider one. I rock. I think I liked him. He was cool. I think he was the coolest of the original Sound Four, excluding 𝐸𝐸maru. Like he was really that. Um, I definitely, my second one. I definitely liked Yuya. I definitely. It's nice to see. It was nice to see around that time a female villain or a female antagonist that was actually like dope. Like her genjutsu shit was top tier, bro. Like she really made that nigga Shikamaru had to work, and we know Shikamaru is one of the smartest characters in the series as a fucking 13-year-old, bro.
Facts.
Like that nigga got pushed to his limits in that fight, bro.
I really the reason why I really like Tayuya is because her genjutsu was like so fucking at that time it was so unique. Well, still like it's unique. Like not too many people using fucking music for genjutsu like at all. Like that shit is still dope. You feel me? And not only that, it's like different and then not only that she could control the her monsters with the flute while you under genjutsu. And like the only reason why Shikamaru broke out of it is literally because he broke his finger, like pain. And I like the fact that it really made him think outside the fucking box in order to deal with her. That's what I really. That's what I really did like about. That's what I really did like about that fight. It made her. I mean, it made him think outside the box, and it was also making her think outside the box because it was hard as hell to even deal with Shikamaru.
Like it was a game of fucking chess, bro. That shit was crazy.
It was literally a game of chess, bro. The shit was just honestly like mind blown. And then the fact of the matter is like it was honestly like really at a stalemate ish until Tamari popped up. And I'm like, bro, Tamari really popped up and really beat the fuck out of her in like what, one move? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She
That's
put
what that cyclone summoning
the
jutsu that she did.
cyclone nigga,
That shit was crazy.
she knocked down the forest like a fucking hurricane, boy. I'm like yo, she really cleared this fucking forest like it was nothing. Literally, she cleared it. Tamari literally cleared that forest like it was nothing. And I'm like, damn, nigga, she might be like, she the second strong. Well, yeah, she was, to me, she was the second strongest out of the trio, the sand trio. Only reason why Shikamaru beat her is literally because she outsmarted her. And I like the fact that even in these arcs with like I know I'm gassing on Shikamaru, but I like the fact that his intelligence really helped him in a lot of shit. And it wasn't like all fucking some ooga boonga uh meathead shit with him. I like the fact that it really stuck to his roots of like he's a strategist, he's pure intelligence. Um
That's fucking. Man, I'm sorry, but I think that Neji versus Kidimaru, that man, oh my goodness, bro, that shit was. I I think that probably might be the best fight of the Sound Four. I think it is. That shit pushed Neji to his absolute limits, and we really got to see like how powerful the Byakugan truly was, bro,
Facts.
and like how much of a genius Neji is, like counter the weaknesses that bro was exploiting with the Byakugan because it can't see behind them. There's a blind spot behind the Byakugan that can't be seen. And it was just like, bro, like Neji had to maneuver around the trees, be like, hey, yo, I can't get hit back here, otherwise I'm done. It's like shit, bro.
Facts. Bro
But
using the
nah, when
fucking environment to survive, literally. The shit was just like that fight really displayed like Neji genius work.
like that nigga's a yeah, like bro, yeah, it was a reason why that nigga was a prodigy of the Hugo clan. That fight really showed it, bro. I was like, damn,
Bro,
bro.
hey, I still stand beside it. Like, bro, Neji's still like He's still like what, second to Rock Lee?
I think so. Yeah.
And that's barely. Like really, that shit barely. um, what else? Matter of fact, you know what was a fucking I'm not even gonna say it was a shit show. Like it was really like it really felt so one sided that it was fucking like hard to watch, bro. Kiba getting dog like that, bro, was so fucking hard to watch.
That nigga, yeah, like, yeah. I think he had the most trouble of the fucking game because it was just like a hard counter for bro. He really couldn't do much. I'm just like, damn, Kiba, fuck. But he was doing his thing though with the giant fang over fang twin summoning. That shit was
Twin
that shit,
head,
oh
fang
my
over fang.
gosh.
That listen, that shit look fucking. Hold on, bro. I'm finna find a manga panel for that. That shit. When I say fucking raw, that shit was raw. I want to show it on. It was twin head fang over fang, right? You hear me?
So what?
It was twin head fang over fang.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
That shit was mine. I was like, damn, bro. That shit medicine, boy.
I'm gonna type in the chapter. Kiba versus chapter. What chapter is that? 205. Bro, when I said that shit was a dope ass fucking. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. I thought they had that shit in color. I passed it. Is this it? Yeah, this it. It's crazy because this nigga Kiba like really had to stab himself.
That nigga, that he was going through it, boy. Like,
Oh, it wasn't 205. It was 204. Bro, Sakan and Yukon, bro, was like his hardest matchup. Like literally. And then it's showing, bro. It's twin headed wolf.
what did I say? I said twin-headed dragon? I'm fucking no. I said like twin-headed fang or
This
fang or
nigga
whatever the
said
fuck.
twin headed dragon. Oh
Did I
shit.
say that shit?
Nah, the fact that you thought you said twin headed dragon is even funnier.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay, I was right. I don't know why I thought twin-headed dragon just now. No, but yeah,
Bro,
that
listen,
fang
look.
over fang shit, that shit was gas.
I just put it in. I'm gonna show that shit on the screen, bro. This shit right here, I just found the official panel. This shit right here, Kiba was in his bag with this. I feel like
And the thing that
this
then the
Kiba
thing I
best
like
move.
too was that all these niggas actually like push them to use curse like their curse mark levels, bruh. Like they
Yeah,
push
that
the
too.
sound for to use them shits.
I'm happy. I'm happy it wasn't no fucking complete stomp, bro.
Like no, bro. Like them shit. Them fights. All them fights were high diff as fuck. It's like damn, because when Choji didn't come through, because they all promised to like they'll meet up with each other, but when Choji ain't come through or like follow them, like damn, that day all right, it's raps for bro. And then when Edgy had his moment, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's up to the other three
Nigga,
now.
I
And
ain't
then
never seen a
fucking
nigga so graceful beating ass until I seen Kimimaro dog the fuck out of Naruto, bro. This is Naruto, bro, versus Kimimaro. Nigga.
oh yeah, that I'm
This
like,
is
yo, I'm
Naruto.
like, I'm like Naruto, you ain't even. I'm like, you got all these clones and you can't really do nothing about shit.
Bro,
Like
Kimimaro was really doing bro dirty. I ain't
he was
never.
really doing a lot, and then that nigga Rock Lee came through to help that boy.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
with the drunken
sir.
fist. That shit iconic, bro.
Man, that nigga with the drunken fist was putting that boy Kimimaro in the ringer, boy. He was like, oh shit, I actually gotta try.
I gotta
Hold up
actually.
now.
No, you know what I actually did like, bro. I like the fact that when Gara pulled up, that shit really turned up. Like
Oh no, I did,
Gara
bro.
really pushed the fuck out of Kimimaro. He really did.
He really did. That nigga, bro.
That's
If that nigga wasn't dying from his
hey,
illness,
Meech.
hey,
Who you hey Meech,
that's
Meech, keep it a stack. Who you think would have won though?
against who?
Kimimaro versus Gara. A healthy
From what
Kimimaro.
we a healthy like no illness.
Yeah, because at the same time,
Because I know like
Gar was
because I
handicapped
know
himself.
fucking because the Kimura that we see, he's the one that was supposed to be originally Orochimaru's host, but his
Yeah,
illness got in the way.
yeah.
And what bro is doing to these niggas is with a half dead body, it's like, I don't know, but healthy Kimura might. Hey, that's something.
Hey, but I ain't
That's
gonna lie to you though. Gar was at a liability too because that's when Rock Lee was like, had sobered up and he was like really sluggish and holding back. And well, I ain't gonna say holding back. He was just falling behind.
yeah. And plus, bro didn't use like the ones or like, yeah, he didn't have like Shikaku or like he wasn't in control of Shikaku yet, so
Nah,
he didn't want to. He didn't want to let that
nigga,
out. So
Shikaku would have came out, bro. He would have killed the fuck out of Kimimaro. I'm not even gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
I don't know, cause fucking Naruto was able to deal with Shikaku, and that nigga fucking that was like 3 arcs prior. And this nigga and these niggas have gotten stronger, and Kimimara's making these niggas like chumps.
Nah, fact.
But I feel like if we were to give me a hypothetical healthy Kimimaro versus Gara, and if he was able to activate Shikaku, that would be it definitely would be high diff. I feel like Gara San will give him the edge though because of the defense and shit. Even then, like, but it'll be like barely though. Or if he want to get the dub, I feel like he would have to team up with Brock Lee like more.
Nah, true.
But nah, Kimimaro was a fucking menace, bro. That nigga, cause they like once he pulled up to take the fucking cause Sasuke, all right, before we forget anything, Sasuke was fucking in the what the fuck did they call
The
it?
gore,
Like the
the
gourd, yeah. After he took the pill and fucking died, and he had to let the I guess the curse mark energy. I guess for him to get like the curse mark level 2, he had
yeah.
to do all that. So them niggas were about to pull up on Sakon and Taya. Then that nigga Kimimaro pulls up. He takes that shit with ease. And he's like, I'm out of here. Then that's when that nigga Naruto chases after him. That's when Taya and Shikamaru have their thing. And it's like, yeah.
Listen, that was when I say fucking beautiful, like, bro, Kimimaro was really like an elegant motherfucker, bro. I cannot make that shit up. Like, he remind me of like another Itachi. Like, if sickness wasn't a thing, like, he would have really been relevant, like more like relevant than how he is now. I feel like sickness did held him and his full ability up back just a bit much. I ain't gonna say a tad, like a bit much, but definitely like another thing I did want to another thing I did wanted to talk on about with this whole Sasuke retrieval arc thing, because I want to make a whole side video, like probably like a 20 or 30 minute video about Final Valley. I want Final Valley to be his own video. But
Naruto, their first fight.
Yeah.
Okay, but
We're gonna make 2 videos about Final Valley Part 1 and then 2. Another thing I did want.
So wait, the first fight and then the second fight.
Yeah, but that's when we get to that point though, because we still got a lot of
Okay,
part 1
all right.
we gotta cover. But yeah, another thing with this arc that I really did like is that everybody did have a standalone moment. Every fight was high diff, like you said, and another thing that I did like, everybody really got to showcase like they shit, like the like to be honest with you, Kiba didn't really get to showcase like that in the Chunin.
He didn't, bro.
You feel me?
This was really like his time to shine. Neji really didn't either.
Yeah.
Like, you got to see these niggas push to their limit to see what they like. Because it's like, you got that group of, like, this is the Konoha 11. You're like, okay, bet we got the top dogs and you got everybody else. Nah, these niggas in this arc, they proved why they belong in the Konoha 11. All 4 of them did. These niggas are out here pushing niggas hired by Orochimaru, nigga. He give these niggas the curse mark personally. And they out here pushing these niggas to the brink, bro. Like, it was no ECW by any means, but it's a dub under the resume, and it's just like, all right, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. These young niggas is different, bro. And it makes you wonder, like, yo, what, like, before Shippuden's like, hey, yo, if they were able to do this shit, now it's like, what the fuck can they do when they're older and have more experience, bro?
And at that time, bro, we really contemplating. We like, bro, like, they only gonna get stronger.
They only gonna get stronger, bro. It's like, damn, bro. And it's like we ain't even seen Naruto fight yet. Like, of course, bro was he had a bunch of shadow clones against Kimimaro, but it was really not doing much, bro. we knew, like, because what was it? I think that same fight against Kimimaro, that's when Sasuke awakened, and he had to go face after him, but Kimimaro was occupying him, and that's when Rock Lee came in, and then that's when Naruto finally chased after. And we need to talk about that. Hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
This fight right here, bro.
Which one?
I always wanted them to fight since the Chunin exams, because that's what was kind of leading up to. But because it was gonna be like, oh, yo, who's like the better ninja? You know what I'm saying, Naruto or Sasuke? And it's just like, that shit is completely out the window now. This is like, this nigga Naruto is fighting to bring this nigga back to the village before some bullshit goes on with him and Orochimaru, and then you just hear this nigga Sasuke. He's like, hey, yo, I'm cutting all ties with y'all niggas. I'm good. That nigga really said my days of playing ninja with you kids in the leaf are done. I'm like, ninja? Them nigga, and it's like, when he said that, I'm just like, bro, these niggas risking their life for you. Like, these niggas on their deathbed, low key, are the lowest of lows. Like, hey, And then Naruto said that shit, and he's just, hey, we put our lives on the line for you, nigga. And you saying this? And Sasuke was like, hey, it was nice of them to do that. I ain't ask him to, though. That set Naruto, oh boy. He jumped off that, the first Hokage monument. And he was just like, hey, bro, you want to see me, nigga. Just mink. And then they had that conversation. He's like, hey, bro. And I think what got under Naruto's skin really was that this nigga was just laughing about it. Like, he just had that laugh. He's like, bro, what are you laughing about? Nigga, what?
And I like the fact that how you say ideology. I like how
Ideology.
ideology. I like how that it really clashed at this point because it just showed it really showed just the different mindsets. Like these niggas, they was really on two different times. Like, and it was just so blatantly obvious. And Naruto was like, "Bro, like you're tripping. Like we really putting our life on the line for you, and you being ungrateful about it."
Exactly, like, nigga, we fat, like we comrades, and you just finna dip, go to the enemy side. That nigga Sasuke said, "I'll do whatever I gotta do for power in order to kill this nigga." So, and that was the whole theme of the fight too. It was just like you said, the two ideologies. Naruto's trying to bring this nigga back because not only it was just a promise to Sakura and everybody else who risked their lives for it, but it goes back to what the big thing, but like the thing between these two. This, well, regardless of what people want any on Twitter say, however toxic you may see Sasuke as, that's that nigga's best friend. He's the only one, and I'm not gonna sit there and say that these other niggas aren't his friends, but this was the only person that he could truly connect to on an emotional level.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga
Well,
lost his
yeah.
clan
On an
and
emotional level, because later down the line, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really feel like the people who really played a real big part in Naruto life, friend wise, is definitely Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Gaara. Definitely.
things without question. And it's just like, I question people who like say that nigga is not, like, Sasuke is not this nigga's best friend. Like, bro,
They like brothers.
how can exactly? I'm like, that you need to, like, this nigga is out here. This nigga was really about to challenge the whole world in order to fucking bring Sasuke back. What are we talking about, bro? That's not our best friend. This nigga had a promise from 3 years ago, still going into the next series, with doing all the shit with all like the Kazekage shit, with Pain, the Five Kage Summit, and the war, Madara, Kage, all that. And even when this nigga wanted to change the way the system of the villages work by starting a revolution, even taking all the Bijou stuff, all that stuff, this nigga never stopped and was like, "Hey, yo, I'm bringing you back, my boy." And then when Sasuke realized, like, hey, this nigga that's your friend, that's your brother in arms, my boy. It's like, I don't understand how people can not say that they're not best friends. And going back to part one, these niggas had nobody. Well,
Yeah, they
Naruto
literally
had
didn't have
nobody.
nobody.
Sasuke had his people, but that shit was taken from him.
Yeah,
So in a way, they can relate to each other. But of course, Sasuke does bring that up. It's like, hey, bro, you ain't ever had nothing. You started off with nothing. I had a family, but that shit got taken away from me. So how do you even know what a family bond feels like? And it's like, that nigga Naruto was like, I got my bond from the people who believed in me, like Kakashi, Iruka, Sakura, the third Hokage, Jiraiya, and Sasuke. Like, he's like, he was always looking at Sasuke because he knew, like, deep down, Naruto knew that that nigga was better than him, and he wanted to catch up to Sasuke. But in turn, that nigga Sasuke believed that Naruto was out surpassing him and was trying to chase after him and shit. So it's like the duality of it. And ultimately it's just like, it's a clash of ideologies. It's just like that nigga Sasuke was really on demon time. He's like, bro, he's like, I have to do this. I need to get this nigga Itachi the fuck out of here. After what he did to me, and to realize how far weak I still am, and then I see you coming up in the ranks and shit, surpassing me. Oh yeah, something's got to give.
Itachi really beat the fuck out
He really did.
I'm not even gonna sit here and like Itachi really beat the fuck out my boy.
He really beat the hell out of Sasuke.
He really beat the hell out of Sasuke.
3 hits too, and then hit that nigga with a genjutsu. Had him in a coma for the whole arc, bro. Disrespectful.
He was niggas like, damn, this what we do. I'm like, shit. Itachi came through, hit that nigga with a gut punch, kicked his ass, picked his up by the throat, and was like, boy, listen, you ain't strong enough. Put some hate in your heart, boy.
To put some hair in your chest, nigga.
Put some
boy, Saul Charmin.
He said, put some hate in your heart, boy. Stop playing with me. Where your mama? Where your daddy at, nigga? Dead.
Like, you really thought that was gonna do some of that weak ass Chidori?
Weak ass.
What's wrong with you? That shit was very crazy. But that fight, though, really, that shit was fucking amazing. Like, it was really one of those fights where it's just like, it was really back and forth. It could honestly could have went either way. I feel, if Naruto actually would have decided, because like it goes through various stages. Because when Naruto realizes like that nigga actually wants to kill like me, that's when he activates like the QB chakra, not the cloak, but the chakra.
Yeah.
And this nigga hit Sasuke with one of the most iconic combos ever, bro. He literally blitzed the shit out of this nigga. Kept hitting him mid-air, like punching him in the air, like
listen,
up in the air.
I'm gonna bring up the clip for that episode. What we do for Final Valley, bro. When we get to that point, I'm gonna bring up the whole entire like. I'm gonna bring up that entire. I'm put the fight on screen and everything, bro. That combo,
like that nigga
was fucking.
That combo was fucking legendary, bro.
Nasty. You know what else I did like about this arc meet is that I'm posting it in general right now. But this man Shikamaru really was playing Taiyu. Like, bro, this nigga used the goddamn flashbang grenade to extend his goddamn shadow. It's always something tactical with this man. Always. And he did it to take control of her fucking summoning.
That shit, man. That nigga Shikamaru was fucking something, bro. But no, bro. Oh my god, bro. Every time I watch that fight and when I see that combo, I'm just like, yo, this nigga Sasuke getting beat the fuck up, bro. Yo! And it's the fact yo into with the kick and he sends this nigga Sasuke flying like shit, bro.
Nah, listen, that like choreography in that fight is 10 out of 10, bro. Real shit.
When
he unlocked his second Tomo and his Sharingan, oh my fucking god, boy. Oh my.
That was the third one.
He was fucking, bro. Man, listen. Before I even get into that, bro, because I'm gonna start fanboying, bro. That choreography in that fight was fucking so top tier, bro. People don't talk about it. People don't. And that shit is just like so fucking good. Another thing I did want to talk about, that nigga Jirobo was really weak as hell. Do you feel like he was the weakest one out of the Sound 4?
Yeah, it was stated that he's the weakest one.
Oh, okay. Cause I'm like, bro, this nigga really is weak as fuck, bro. Like, he's not doing like. Granted, you fought Choji. You bullying my boy Choji on some lame shit for one. But my young nigga came through and really just did you dirty. He popped three perkies and got active. Active. Meech. This man dropped. Hold on. I'm finna go back to that chapter. Cause I really want, cause he was really breaking it down about each food pill. He was really breaking it down. Bro, Meech, bro. This is one of the hardest transformations. Look at Tayuya fucking bro. Look at that.
I did like how her fucking I guess the raps came off. That shit was tough.
Bro, listen. You know what's crazy? Hey, Meech, you ever realize when we watched the fight, bro, this got censored? In the manga, that shit look crazy. But I'm not too upset with it that it got censored because at the time, wasn't it screaming like um early in the day in Tokyo type shit or something like that?
I'm assuming. Okay, I see why it got censored. It's actually showing the bone.
Yeah, like it's actually showing like the fucking bone. I'm not upset that the shit got censored. But seeing that manga panel, you like, bro, the genjutsu work is fucking at it, boy. That shit there. Listen, I really just love that fight with fucking Tayuya and Shikamaru because, bro, like that shit really just display that, bro. Fucking brains over bronze, bro. Like you can't go wrong with that shit. Uh, what else I want to talk about? Damn. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, Meech. I like the fact that Rock Lee did overcome his odds, like like physical health wise after Gara, but I don't think like Kimimaru. I feel like Kimimaru was really his worst matchup.
He was told not to use the gates. I'm assuming, right? Because I was like, cause low key, though, I feel like he either that or like he just knew like how his body couldn't handle it at that time since he was
No,
still recovering.
bro
So
said I'm
I
gonna I'm
don't
gonna
think he
I'm gonna
could
take
use.
my
I don't think he
medicine.
could use the yeah.
That nigga said I'm gonna take my medicine. That nigga drunk some sake.
Hey, that nigga gave us one of those. Hey, he was really doing his thing though with the drunk fist. Oh my gosh, that shit was man.
And then, bro, the Sasuke retrieval fucking cover art, not even the the manga cover is fucking beautiful, bro. Pin wise, bro, Kishimoto was in his bag. This art, definitely. Like that old, listen, old dude was in his bag. Definitely was. But I'm finna go to these chapters. They start pulling out the iconic ones, bro. Like fucking who was? I think Neji fight is like no sooner after this. No, this one Rock Lee popped up. After that, Rock Lee popped up, and Rock Lee is fighting Kimimaru. How you felt about that choreography between Kimimaru and Rock Lee?
Oh, that shit was top tier, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm finna drop some manga panels of that shit. Even the manga panels, Meech is fluent as fuck. Damn, which one it is? Bro, he start walking on his hands, hitting his ass with the kick.
Oh, that shit was crazy, bro.
Meech, look at this
That nigga
shit.
Kumar
This
was
shit
actually
is
block. He like, hey yo, hold
fluent.
up, bro. I gotta block them bitches.
Meech, this shit so fluent, bro.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Meech, this shit so fluent, bro. Go peep chat. That shit with Rock Lee, bro. Looking at that shit, bro. Bro, Kishimoto is really fucking fluent with the pen, my guy.
I'm assuming it goes goes the one on the top, then the bottom. No, what's supposed to do? I hate when fucking panels like this. I'm assuming it goes from the one on the left, then the right, and then the bottom.
His final, yeah, it's top, down, up, down, right.
Okay, so it's okay. So up, down. All right, cool. All right, that makes
Because in the
sense.
anime,
That's the biggest.
yeah, in the anime, that's how it that's how it's like.
Okay.
Yeah, it was up, down, right. But looking at that shit, that transition is definitely like smooth as fuck, bro.
Oh no, I remember this. That nigga, yeah, that one right, that second panel. That nigga was dodging them bitches. Right, he was dodging
He
them
like,
moles,
bro,
bro.
he was really dodging them bitches like there was nothing. Nothing. But I'm finna go find this Shoji panel when he fucking ate these pills. Then little bro popped 3 perks and got active. Kimimaro really had the fucking go curse mark 1, state 1, right? Yeah, against Rock Lee. It's a hard ass panel too. When Kimimaro activated his curse mark state 1. Uh, damn, what a Choji fight, bro. Okay, so it's a little bit further back. Oh shit, we forgot the Kidomaru fight with Neji. Hey, me
Yeah.
reading this right, and then thinking about Shippuden, it makes sense. I just dropped the panel.
Which one? The one with Kimimaro and Lee, or
Kidomaru and
the
Neji.
oh
And I like the fact that he used the gentle fist and focused his chakra in the fucking spider web to fucking
yeah.
which is insane. That shit is crazy, bro. These fights was really like so top tier. Bro, listen. Beach, look at this fucking pen. Oh my god, bro. This shit is so detailed and so raw. Like he blew a fucking hole in my boy's shoulder. Then they have to cut his hat and surgically stitch his shit. When Tsunade hat came.
Did they have to cut his hair? I'm not sure. I couldn't
I
remember. It's
believe
been a
they had to
minute,
use.
bro.
I believe they had to use some hair to like uh they had to use his hair to close up that wound. My bad, I had it. But yeah, this fight was definitely like fucking top tier, bro. And it was so crazy because it's like it explained everything with the Byaku gun and but no, when bro bust out the fucking what it was 64 palm or which one it was when he did the spiders.
It was 128. That shit. I was like, oh my god,
I'm
bro. This
finna find the
nigga.
panel for that shit, bro. That shit was fucking beautiful.
That shit was amazing in the fucking anime. Because it would slow down and it would be black and white of him act, or like it would be white. Yeah, I think it would be black and white. of him actually just touching them bitches, like yo, that shit was far as fuck, bro. And this was the worst opponent for fucking Neji too. Like,
and he still
long
won.
range, that shit was, man.
And he still won, bro. He still won, bro. That was the thing. Like that fucked my head up. It's like this was his worst matchup, and he still won. Like, granted, hold on. I gotta drop the butterfly Choji panel. The Choji, what is that? What a big beautiful nigga at. Nigga, show your confidence, nigga.
He said, "What a big beautiful nigga."
There you go. He stopped that nigga in his tracks. He told that nigga you ain't pop a perk. He ain't pop a perk how I did. Me, she stopped that nigga punch like he a little ass boy. Look what he did to Jirobo.
Big ass butterfly wings, bro.
This shit's beautiful, nigga.
Fucking speedless the fuck out that nigga.
Listen, Choji was getting active, boy. What they at? There
Bro,
they go.
Oh my, bro, this should have been his design. It should have been his main design, bro. Oh my gosh, this would have been clean for bro, because it would have been like, hey yo, I'm taking that next step into becoming a ninja for real, like that shit. Like if he would have stayed like this, bro, because I don't like the butterfly form and spoon. That's just lame. Like it just doesn't work. But this right here, that nigga Kishimoto was fucking bad, boy.
Listen, there go me. There go them super perk 30s right there, bro.
Them bitches right there. That nigga
right there.
Bitch. That nigga.
There they go. Choji popped them things and got active real quick. Real fucking quick, bro.
I think the first one had to deal with strength.
Yeah, the first one is say what it is. Yeah, they carry tremendous power. Okay, so each pill is stronger than the last one. Yeah. That boy Choji got in his bag with them things right there, boy. But I gotta go back to this Tayuya transformation. Boy, that shit was so beautiful. That's a dope ass transformation. That's a dope ass fucking transformation. But overall,
I need to figure out what this nigga Jiroba was trying to do with the cut, bro. I really don't.
oh,
Fuck, what is this, bro? Jiroba. Like, what the fuck was he doing with the cut?
bro, listen, that nigga
Nigga should
Jirobo.
have the nigga should have fucking cut the bitches off on the side and then just kept the mohawk. Fuck is
Fact,
that?
them the sideburn, bro. Jirobo should just like you said, kept the mohawk and cut the other ones off. That shit looked
Cut them bitches. Like what the fuck, bro?
That shit looked tacky.
You can tell that shit don't even look right, even in the curse mark form. Like, bro, you could have. I don't know what. I know y'all got some fucking barbers in the Sound Village, my nigga. Somebody could. You know what I'm saying? Nigga could have got the one. You know what I'm saying, with the grain. But nah, that nigga. Yeah, but nah, he I rock with Jerobo. That nigga's hilarious, low key.
Bro, he was talking shit to get folded.
He was talking mad shit to Choji. I'm like, damn, nigga, wasn't you supposed to be the calm one of the four? The fuck?
Anyway, this fucking arc, the Sasuke retrieval arc, is a 10 out of 10. That shit had amazing pacing. It displayed everybody power. Literally. It displayed everybody power from the Sound 4 down to Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, Choji. I love the fact that bro, you know who came through and really surprised the fuck out of me? When
Oh,
Shino popped up.
he didn't pop up in his arc.
Shino? Yes, he did. Oh, matter of fact, no, no, no,
No,
no,
that
no,
nigga
no,
was not
no, no,
there.
no. He didn't. I'm dumb. He popped up during the tuning exams and he fought Conqueror. He beat his ass. But
Hey, low key should have bought, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they should have bought, bro.
what Shino?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Shino and them fucking Beatles, bro. He would have did damage.
he would have caught them niggas slipping, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, facts. Like he definitely would have did some damage. But then again, it's like, what the fuck was Shino
He was in the village, literally just chilling in the village.
at that? So they just left his ass. Oh shit! But
I'm like, nigga.
everybody had good ass
Well,
fights though.
well, like I guess it makes sense. You don't want to send too many people. They couldn't send Joni because their forces were still weak from the fucking attack. So
Exactly. Fact. Uh, this is a 10 out of 10 arc. I like how everything in this arc got really displayed so beautifully, bro. Honestly, the and another thing people need to start talking about this arc. When every time you mention this arc, please talk about the choreography. The choreography in this arc was too fucking good. Not too too fucking good for you not to talk about the choreography in the Sasuke Retrieval arc. That's one thing for sure that I do get upset about. I'm like, bro, this arc had a lot of, from Naruto and Sasuke fight to Kimimaro Rock Lee fight for uh who other fight Kiba has some good hand to hand choreography. We already Neji gonna get in his bag, so we don't gotta worry about that. So they was just really doing their fucking thing, bro. Quite honestly. How you feel about this arc, Meech? Before I wrap it
beyond, to me, I think this is definitely the best arc in part one of Naruto, hands down. And I would argue that this is probably even in should be like even counting Shippuden. Like I feel like this arc, when you talk about the entire story, I feel like I think this arc is like top three. This shit was fucking phenomenal. Like there's not a single dull moment in this arc at all. From the build up to them niggas leaving the village to go find Sasuke, all the individual fights, all their motivations in the fights itself, and it's like, yo, these niggas were like what Flock said. This is where these niggas became men, like grown ass men, bro. They got their credentials right here in these fights, and it's just like, bro, like, Like you couldn't say nothing to these niggas for real, for real. Even though they didn't get the job done, bringing Sasuke back, it was needed for the story, and it's just like, hey, we train again. We gonna bring this nigga back. We gonna help Naruto out, and we gonna see what we can do. And it's just like it really gives you that impression. Like, imagine if these niggas got like 2, 3 more years on them. What exactly could they truly become? And then the fight with Naruto and Sasuke, that shit was fucking amazing.
Amazing.
Personally, I'm not.
We making a
It's probably
whole
a hot
video
take.
about that.
This is a hot take. I know a lot of people don't like. I feel as though like I enjoyed their first fight more than their second fight. That's probably a hot take, but I just
This
genuinely love this fight.
this
Like
sec
this
this
fight's
second
fucking
fight this
amazing.
second fight was a lot of dialogue. To be honest with
I ain't gonna flex it. It did feel like a lot of dialogue. Not to say that it was bad. Like, nah, far from it. It's still amazing. But this fight right here, their first encounter,
you.
man,
That shit was just nothing but raw emotion. And
that shit is fucking um that shit is fucking phenomenal, bro. The ending to the arc, where it's just like, okay, this nigga Naruto not strong enough on his own, and him going with Jiraiya on this 2.5 year journey to learn more, because fucking Sasuke was already going to Orochimaru to learn, so it only made sense for that nigga Naruto to go with Jiraiya and Sakura train with Tsunade, and then let's see what happens in that 2 year time skip. But ultimately, this arc is, I feel like this is the first arc in Naruto that I could say that's like a 10 out of 10. Like definitively, like easily a 10 out of 10. And counting all the counting the story as a whole, this is easily a top 3 arc in the series. Like it's just that fucking good, bro. Like from beginning to end, just that amazing, bro.
yeah, definitely, it's definitely that fucking good. The next arc that we covering on the podcast for sure is we're taking a step back. We're going tuning exams. After tuning exams, we're doing land of waves. After land of waves, we're pushing forward a little bit, and that's when we're definitely having our fight breakdown with Naruto and Sasuke in the Final Valley Part 1. After that, we're transitioning over to Shippuden, and we're doing Shippuden arc review. But till next time, peace. Thank for everybody who is gonna watch the video, whether it's day, night, afternoon. You already know it's me and me. We're gonna come through every single time. Every single time. I appreciate y'all. Peace.